2019, the K&N Air Filter Spring Fling Million presented by Optima batteries returned to the Strip at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The 7th edition of the event turned out to be the richest in history, as over 550 machines filled the vast grounds of one of the premier facilities on the West Coast. Racing action began on Tuesday, April 16th with a test and tune session sponsored by FST Carburetors. The American Race Cars and Brando Custom Paint Dragster Shootout was also on the docket, but wet weather coated the track shortly before the first round. The 48 machines selected were able to get the first and second rounds completed before cooler temperatures forced event officials to delay the remainder of the event to Wednesday. On Wednesday, 3 cars remained in the shootout. Jeff Burns received a bye while Shane Thompson and Gary Williams lined up to see whom would face Burns in the finale.
Of the dragster shootout, 5:04 the dial-in for Shane Thompson over on the right side of the track. Williams is going to pick up the win as he's 467 on a 466, was 004 on the tree.
Williams and Burns squared off for the brand new custom painted dragster.
Aggressive again, 005 to T-Dub, 012 for Burns. And how about Team Slushy? Jeff Burns, 012, dead on with a 3 to pick up the win.
Maytag Silver State Refrigeration was once again the sponsor of Wednesday's $30,000 to win event. 562 cars rolled through the famous archway for round number 1. In the semifinals, John LaBoots held the last bye of the evening while Kevin Thorpe and Michael Pennington squared off for the chance to go to the final.
Might as well. When you get the chance. Tree drops. And Kevin Thorpe is moving to the final. Michael Pennington missed it by 0.005 of a second.
For the $30,000 on Maytag Silver State Refrigeration Wednesday, LaBoots and Thorpe went head-to-head. RacePack was the sponsor of Thursday's festivities. 586 machines made the call for round 1 for the $30,000 to win event. For the quarterfinal round, Johnny Ezel, Trevor Larson, and John LaBoots advanced. Ezel held the bye for the semis while LaBoots and Larson looked to punch their respective tickets to the final. In the final on RacePack Thursday, it came down to Larson and Ezel. $1 Million Friday dawned bright and early with an unprecedented level of excitement in the pits. The popular Brodex Run for the Money took place once again. Any driver on site was eligible to make a pass. If a driver makes a perfect run, 000 reaction time, and goes dead on with a 0, they win $50,000. Though a few came close, no one managed to hit the perfect run for the big payday. Sean Page used a 2000s package to win a set of Brodex SR20 heads. Casey Pennington and Wes Anderson tied for second to take home $2,000 in cash and a 2020 Spring Fling Million entry, respectively. A record 344 entries took to round 1 for the $375,000 to win main event. Shane Carr, Chris Northrup, Peeps Pennington, and Andy Schmall survived the quarterfinal round. In the semis, it was Carr and Northrup.
In out of Florida, pairing up with Shane Thompson. He's been driving the wheels off that car, dialed in at 443. Both of them back for the burnout. Dan Northrup has already got the car up on the starting line. The pre-stage bulb is lit left side of the racetrack. Shane Carr rolls in alongside of him, takes a deep breath, rolls it forward 7 more inches, and we let the buttons fly. Green on both sides of the racetrack, 21 thou between them in reaction time, and Sugar Shane Carr to the final of the K&N Spring Fling Million.
Followed by Pennington and Schmall.
Get it done, coming in out of the Pro 38 field. Dialed in at 620, the Idaho Falls, Idaho-based car going up against Peeps Pennington. Peeps, who's been to the winner's circle. I believe believe, about 3 times here in Vegas. At the Spring Fling 477. Dial in for Peeps. The Peep Show going up against Andy Schmalz. Beretta dialed in at 6.20 seconds. Both drivers stay green. Advantage on the tree to Peeps. Finish line says Peeps Pennington takes 2 thou at the stripe after he was 24 on the bulb to be dead 7.
For the richest payday in Spring Fling history, Pennington and Carr rolled into the water box.
And as we continue to make our way through here with just 1 pair left, somebody's life is about to change forever. Pre-stage bulbs are lit. Peeps with a 477, Shane with a 443. An advantage on the tree goes to Peeps Pennington. Win light says Peeps Pennington is gonna be your 2019 K&N Spring Fling champion. 008 on the tree. Take 2 thou at the stripe to be 1 above 478 on a 470.
All right, here we are. Maytag, Silver State Refrigeration, Man of the Hour, the Friday $1 million champion, Peeps Pennington. You kick the door down, son. Put your name in the history books as the 4th Spring Fling $1 million winner. You've been close on stages this big before, but you just got it done for a monster, life-changing day. Can you even put it into words, Peeps?
To be honest with you, Jed, just to win the $1 million is cool, but to win it in that car, a lot of people ask me, why did you get rid of your dragster? Mikey Bloomfield told me last night, get in a dragster. You need to get in a dragster. And I said, I just want to win a race that means something in that car.
Well, obviously, the backstory to that's family car. You guys build the Pennington Roadster. That's your signature car. Your family races them. You race them. Y'all own several of them to come out here and do it with your dad. The guy that started all the Pennington Roadsters in attendance has to be extra special, my friend.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool, and for him to be here, he flew in late last night. This thing on.
It's not kinda.
Kinda.
Let's just keep turning this way.
For him to fly in last night and do this today is pretty cool.
Really cool, and like I said, you've been on this stage before and been really close, but to come out here and finally get it done, unbelievably talented field, the biggest Spring Fling Million ever. You mowed through the field. Was there any rounds where you felt like you got by with something that you got away, or that you just made that great run when you had to that got you over the hump?
It was 3-4 rounds ago. I was perfect on the tree and held it to the floor till the school boards come on and beat him there 1,000. And I knew right there that it might be my day.
Could possibly be your day. You were a little frustrated early in the day. I was out there in the lanes with you and talked to you. Is the frustration gone now? You feel a little better about yourself?
We can do something with this. This will be all right.
Peeps, congrats, man. Unbelievable day at the racetrack. You've showed out for a few years now, but you finally have kicked the door down and put your name in the history books. You deserve it. You've earned it. You worked hard for it. Proud of you. Enjoy it, bud. There's a limo waiting on you. Y'all gonna have to get a bunch of people in and go downtown and celebrate.
Take Shane Carr down there. He probably needs a limo worse than I do.
Well, I'm sure Sugar would jump in there with you if you let him, but it's your limo. Enjoy it. Enjoy everything that comes along with this. Congratulations. Unbelievable day. You are the 4th ever Spring Fling $1 million champion.
Sweet.
FTI Saturday was once again day last as the 2019 edition of the K&N Air Filter Spring Fling Million presented by Optima batteries came to a close. The ever-popular Spring Fling Reaction Time Challenge was open to 25 randomly selected drivers. If anyone could cut a trip zip light, Peter and Kyle would pay them $1,000 on the spot. Though no one was that lucky, 5 drivers were able to cut a 00 light to win a crisp $100 bill. The survivors of the quarterfinal round for the $30,000 to win event were John LaBouse, Vinny Domino, and Cortland Carter. For the semis, Carter and Domino were up first. Then LaBouse took his bye.
Looking for a 508 on the board. That did not go well at all.
For the last final of the week, it was Domino and LaBouse.
Today ends just over 10 seconds from now. Give him a couple of seconds to get him staged up. John LaBouse on the right side. Big Vin Domino out of Staten Island, New York, for everybody down there at Whittier Raceway. He's dialed in at 475. Wing standing alongside the car, watching. Is Big Ben gonna light up another scoreboard here on the last pair of the night? Yes, he does. John LaBouse fouls it away 5,000ths of a second. And for the second time on the week, John LaBouse ends up as the runner-up, 005 red, 507 down the racetrack. But Big Ben Domino was 16 on the tree and 475 on a 475. And somebody needs to remind Wink where the winner's circle is, because he's going to go pick up Vinny at the top end of the racetrack.
And with that, the 2019 edition of the K&N Air Filter Spring Fling Million presented by Optima Batteries came to a close. With over 580 cars on site and the biggest payday in fling history on $1 Million Friday, event promoters Peter Biondo and Kyle Seipel were once again extremely grateful to the racers for their support. The duo paid out over $700,000 in prize money and gave out over $60,000 in manufacturer products. The entire Fling staff wishes to thank all of the competitors, officials, partners, and support staff for making 2019 a record-setting year, and all look forward to an even bigger edition in 2020.